Hey, Miss Amy, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Mr. Jeff, how are you doing, sir?
Good to see you.
I'll be showing you your Buick LaCrosse with the eAssist. I know on the inside we talked a lot about what the technologies were. I know you were really high on the technologies, and this here car does deliver on all of that. Some of the things I would like to talk to you about will be the OnStar with it, the passive assistance, be able to get into the car with without keyless entry. Also, I'd like to be able to show you your how you can download everything into your cell phone. All those cool technologies that you really, really like and stuff. Now, Mr. Jeff, now I know you probably do all the work on the engine. You probably do a little bit of it as well, but here's our engine set here, and this is 182 horsepower with our eAssist with this. And now one of the things I like to talk about with this, because this eAssist is something that's really new into the marketplace. A lot of people talk about the hybrid and those things like that, but what the eAssist does is it actually helps store energy for you by your braking. It brings power back into your inside of your cabins and everything else. Takes out the whenever you're at a stop or anything like that, it'll shut down your AC for you and it kind of stores that power for you. It's what they call de-braking or degeneration with that. Any questions on it? I mean, it's really complicated, but at the end of the day, what it really does, from what all engineers tell me, everything it does, it really helps save you gas. That's where you're going to get to your 37 miles to a gallon on your gas with that. With 182 horsepower with it, because that's going to give you that performance that you're looking for with it. Now, what I also like to talk about in the front, the areas here for your clear containers are where you'll be able to go back in and fill everything in with it. Now, one of the things that Buick has done is that they also have what we call the electronic oil monitoring system, which is really, really key for me because I really hate going underneath my hood. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to go check my hood all the time. But what this here does on the inside, when we get inside of the vehicle, I'll be able to show you exactly when it's time to change your oil. I'll show you the area in your information center where that will be stored for you as well. Looking from the outside of that, looking at your teardrop, what we call a raindrop for the front facial. Basically, the design of the car, the new Buick logo, blacked out, really gives you a really nice, classy look with it. I know you were really interested in the styling and everything else and stuff, and this vehicle here absolutely delivers on that all the way. Also on the bottom of this, it is an aerodynamic area here, which really does help us a lot in regards to when you get on the road, what it does, because you have an eAssist. What this does is it shuts down when it's on the road for you and captures some of that electricity for you. Instead of losing that, really basically what they say, it traps the air. Traps the air in there and provides you with a little bit more electricity for your car and stuff. So safety was a big thing of yours as well and stuff. And so one of the things I really like to talk about right now at this point here is that because I don't know a lot about an engine, what happens is that you get a diagnostic report from your OnStar every 30 days, basically giving you a health check up on how your car is doing, what some of the functions, if you need your oil change, your O2 sensors may be out or anything like that. And so the OnStar really, really does engage and give you an opportunity to give you some of that coverage. The other thing that I really like to talk about from the OnStar wise is that you get an opportunity to push that button, the OnStar button, and it also give you a diagnostics right on the spot. And for us, you know, that's kind of important because I don't know a lot about cars, and you know, for me, for them to give me that healthcare checkup, I really think that's really pretty good. So, but from the front side of it, you notice your facial, your high intensity lighting, give you articulating lighting with it. And for me, I really have a hard time looking on a little bit on the outside of where I am. And this really does enhance that lighting for you. So whenever you're out driving at night, gives you a little bit more visibility for you. Now, I know you are safe drivers. You look like y'all drive good, like y'all take care of yourself and stuff, but that's not to say how everybody else is on the road and stuff. And so one of the things about the OnStar with you is that if you're, in case you were ever in an accident, the OnStar, you were ever to hit, let's say for instance you got hit right here, somebody driving crazy, run through a light and they hit you. OnStar will come onto the speaker, onto your speaker on the inside and ask if you're okay. If you can't respond, that automatic will send someone out to you, emergency services out to you. That's what we call our automatic crash response system with that. A really nice little system here and stuff, but if you ever saw an emergency, you can actually hit that button and you can also go out and, I mean, once you hit that button, they can have services come directly to where you are because they know exactly where you are in your car and stuff. I'll come around on the side of the vehicle, look at the nice lines that the vehicle does have. I know you liked a lot about the style and the beautiful lines with it. It's really an aerodynamically built car so that we can save as much energy as possible with the car, because that's really most important when we're utilizing the eAssist technology. Some things I want you to take a look at on the inside was your premium leather. Go ahead and touch that. Don't be afraid of it. It's okay. Go ahead and touch that leather. Yeah. You got the premium leather and with the high quality of stitching with it, as well as the wood grain that goes throughout the vehicle. Gives it a really, really nice, classy touch. It gives you a very luxurious feel to it as well. Once we get ready to sit down inside of it, you can definitely feel how the car conforms to you as well from the seats. Okay. You know, man, you want to take a look at the back seat here. Now, you do have 60-40 bench seats, and basically what that means is that instead of the whole back seats coming down, what it does for you, it allows you to take down 40% of the seat, and then you can keep the other half up, or you can put both sides of it down at the same time. But what I really like about what Buick has done with this car is that for the back of it, when you get ready to push it back, because a lot of things that happen, sometimes people don't push the seat all the way back, and you can't really tell if it's back or not. And so if you were ever in an accident, this front seat will fly forward. And at that point there, whoever's in the back seat is really not secured. So what Buick has done is when you push it back, see that little piece right there disappear? Right. When it's opened up, that is up. When you push it back, that disappears from it. Really, really great safety feature for your vehicle. Now, we also said in the middle of it, a armrest here. It gives you a lot of flexibility to be able to put drinks back here. And if you don't want it there, you can store it away as well. Okay? And in the back seat, you have about 40.5 inches of leg room back there. So it's enough room to be able to get back there. For a mid-size sedan, it's a really big size. Okay? This is the key. People always forget about this. And they walk around and they call me back later on. It's like, how do I get in my gas tank? Really simple, just push it and open it up, okay? Come around to the back side of it. Now, what Buick does that a lot of other manufacturers really don't do a really good job of, because a lot of times when you talk about road noise, the back half of your vehicle really is where you can get a lot of road noise. So what Buick has done, notice I feel the padding back here. This is really, really thick padding with this, not only on the back side of it, but also on the top half of it. Really what that does is help give you a lot quieter ride in your cabin. So they've done a really good job of that. Now you have right at 11 cubic feet of space in your back. Your battery, based on your eAssist and how everything is going with your batteries there, your lithium batteries, your battery is set up in the back. Okay, now you do have posts in the front if you ever need to do a jump for anybody or something like that. You do have those posts in the front for it. But I also like to show you underneath the bottom here. Nice little setup here where you can actually raise up the back and you can set this up so things won't be falling on you. What they have come with now, they do inflators. Now, what really nice about having OnStar, if you ever have an accident or you ever have a flat tire, you can push that button and say, listen, Mr. OnStar, I have a flat tire. I need you to come out and fix it. They'll be out there to fix it. Also give you tire, give you gas, maybe run out of gas, anything like that, or you can get any type of roadside assistance that you need. Really nice about not having to get out there. Saves you a lot, Mr. Jeff, and not have to get out there and fix that flat. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. Any questions?
No.
All right.
This is great.
All right. Now, what they did do in the back here, I really like this here because when I go out and clean my car, I really hate putting my fingerprints all over here. Here's where you can pull it down right here on the side. Okay. Now, around the back side of it, you want to have a seat in there? Just take a look at the room. All right.
Oh, that is nice.
Really nice comfort here. You got your windows back here. You can let down your own windows. All right. Let me come around here. You okay with that? Because you'll have him in the back seat. You'll be chauffeuring him around.
Yeah,
is that what you'll be doing? That's how you roll? I'm not mad at you. All right. You have a seat here. And what I'd like to show you here is basically this is your powers for your windows. For your windows and your mirrors on the side. Now, you do have a memory for 1 or 2. Who's going to do most of the driving in this car?
I probably will.
You will? Okay, then you'll be memory number 1,
Yes.
and you can be stored in this memory number 2 here. But what it does for you is not only does it set your seat for you, but it also sets your mirrors. So when you come in, if Miss Amy has been driving it, then you can just hit your number 1, and it'll go back to your settings, and it also get your mirrors set up for you as well. For your lighting on the left-hand side here, what I like to do is you can put the lighting switch on anything you like, but for me, I'm pretty simple. I like to keep it on auto because auto is automatically going to come on here whenever it's dark. Now, a lot of people really thought that this part up top was their alarm, but actually what that is a sensor for you that anytime you're going into a dark area, it lights up for you and it gives them a signal to let them know it's time to turn on your lights. So that's how the auto light works with that. On your steering wheel is a leather wrap there, and on the left-hand side of it is your cruise control. Works pretty much the simple way in the past. You just turn it off right here, turn it on with this button, and then you can set it by pushing it, rotating it down. Okay. And then the other side of it is going to be for your stereo controls and everything. Now, this is something that's really different in a lot of the sedans right now. Most sedans don't have this type of technology, but we have the heads-up display, which basically what this will do for you, it will let you know how fast you're going. Now, you can't give an excuse to the cop because now this is going to be showing up in the window that you know exactly what speed you're going with this. So it will show in your window, as well as I'd like to show you some other stuff with that. You want to go ahead and put the key in there for me? Please don't turn it on for me right now. I just want you to turn the key switch. All right, awesome. Turn it one more here. What I like to do is show you your menus button. Shows you that the vehicle direction you're going is northwest. Okay. And rotate down. That's your miles per hour that you're doing. That's your odometer reading, how many miles you have on it. You also get a chance to see your trip setting on it. And you can hold that down and that clears that out. Okay. Let me do this for you. I'm gonna come around on the other side of you so we won't have to hear the dinging. You go and have a seat inside. Come on. Okay. All right, that same menu button that I was hitting there, if you would just rotate that, and now that goes to your eco area there, and what the eco area does is show you how efficient you are with your braking and hitting on the gas and hitting on the brake, because the ecosystem is really developed based on your driving habits, how you drive, how hard you drive, how easy you drive, how much energy you can conserve, basically about how you drive in a vehicle. Okay, and rotate that for me. Okay, that's your fuel range. Right now you have 169 miles that you can go within that area. All right. And that's the average miles per gallon. Right now you're doing a 26.5, and now you're doing a 24.5 average speed that you've been in the vehicle. Okay. And that's a timer. Okay. Hit your menu button again for me. All right. Now, remember we talked about the electronic oil monitoring system. This is basically at 82% right now. So when it gets down to 30%, that's when I tell people, my customers say, you really need to start taking a look at, bringing it in for its oil change. But these cars now have the ability to go up to 5,000 miles now before your oil change, where they used to be right at 3,000 miles. Okay.
Anything else?
That's it, sir.
All right.
Okay, you're looking from the inside of the vehicle. One of the things we talked about, the comfort of the seats. And now with the leather seats here in Texas, it normally don't get as cold as, I say, for instance, in Detroit or Chicago. But lately, we've been getting into the 0 degrees and stuff. And so having a seat warmer is really pretty nice on the leather seats and stuff. And this here car does have that available for you. It has 3 controls for you. You have a high, a medium, and a low, and that's off. And that will warm the seats for you on the back, as well as the bottom of the seats will be warmed for you. Going throughout the car here, the unlock and lock the doors is in the middle of the car. This is your hazards. And what I really like about this as well, it has a sensor in terms of the body weight that's sitting in your passenger side, and let them know when the airbag is on. If someone was too light here, then that would not go off. That wouldn't go off at all. The vehicle also has